This is Rick Keys Music Caravan, and in my own kind of way, I'm celebrating Flag Day. Got lots of flags. Got a flag on my chest. I got flags in the back. And it is Rick Keys. United we stand. We are standing with America. So I have some interesting music for you this week. This week I am playing some older blues legends for you. Let me show you what I'm going to be playing. So I found this one, at a thrift store. The gentleman, a legend, his name is Smokey Wilson from Mississippi. So you're going to hear some music. Can you see that? Can't see it. There it is, Smokey Wilson. So you're going to hear some music from Smokey Wilson. Not you all, but many of you have probably heard of Rick Estrin and the Nightcats. Well, before it was Rick Estrin and the Nightcats, it was Little Charlie and the Nightcats, and Rick Estrin was the main lead vocal and harmonica player. So it is Rick Estrin and the Nightcats, but here is an older version from 1990, Little Charlie and the Nightcats live. Another one I found at the thrift store. Some good songs on there. Terry Evans, Mississippi Magic. So it looks like another person from Mississippi, just like Smokey Wilson was. Terry Evans. And then another one last, older one, from Alligator Record Label, Sapphire, the Uppity Blues Women, and it's Having the Last Word. A lot of uppity women have the last word, but that's Sapphire and the Uppity Blues Women. So you're gonna hear a couple songs off that. If you see the lady in the middle, that's Gay Abdullah. I haven't figured that one out yet, but that's her. And she actually had a new release a couple years ago that made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues albums because it was so unique and cool. And it's Gay Abdullah, Satisfied. So that's how you spell it. I haven't figured out how to say it yet. Hopefully someone else will besides myself. Okay, and this one's like brand new. And this is the first time that Rick Keys has ever had a blues person from Nepal. Nepal, that's right. Prakash Slim. And it's 8,000 miles to the crossroads. So if you know anything about the crossroads, that's where the blues legends came up from, I guess, Mississippi. And they went past the crossroads and went up to Chicago. So Prakash Slim is 8,000 miles from those crossroads in the United States. Fernando Naranja, he's from Brazil. Excuse me. He's got a release called Times Keep Rolling. And so that's what's going on there. And he had another one too that I purchased. Well, actually, he gave me that one. Okay, so just in a minute, we're going to go on to the RMR chart. So let's see what's going on here in Osai, California. If you recall, last week, I need to remember not to move so fast because it blurs everything up. If you recall last week, It Keys, the savior of the world, not to be confused with Jesus Christ, who's actually the true savior of the world, but It Keys is the savior for at least the United States. Okay, so anyway, It Keys was basically telling the Canadian corporate company that they needed to take their crabs back, and they were taking it back, and apparently that corporation in Canada actually sold that rabid crabs. See, they're in Canada now. So the spy balloon, you see the spy balloon is back. I don't know, it must be another one. I think that communist country that's known for red, they must pump out those balloons, but they pumped out another balloon after X Keys kind of got rid of it. So the looks like the Canadian government has basically sold that rabid crab to the the red communist country. So it looks like they're going to take that home and turn it into some sort of meal for the red communist people. So let's continue now. So that's what's happening. Not a whole lot different going on here in Oside. So let's continue. We are on the RMR chart, the Roots Music Report chart, and we're going to start with number 49, Sunny Blue and the Moons, Passion and Regrets. That one's been in the RMR chart for quite some time. Mitch Ryder's popped back in. He came out earlier in the year, was on the list, but hadn't been seen for a while. But he is back at number 44. Mitch Ryder with Love. Will Wild was up at number 1 at one point. He's moved down quite a bit. He's at 42, but he has actually made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues albums for 2025. He'll be back up there towards the end of the year, going back up into the ones or the top 10. Big Al and the Heavyweights at number 39 with Blues Power. Johnny Rawls, he's got a new release, is at number 26. It's called Make Them Dance. Excuse me. Let me see here. At number 23, Kim Field and the Perfect Gentleman. They have a release, Don't Need But One. I think he's talking about women. Sometimes you don't even need one nowadays. But Kim Field and the Perfect Gentleman, Don't Need But One. That's why I have more men that like my show than women. I think it's 2 to 1. I don't know. The women's, WIMMINS, they don't seem to like me as well as the younger men in foreign countries. So I'm glad they do. And Bob Corritore and Friends, Doing the Shout, is at number 18. Nice cover. Ali Venable is at number 12, Money and Power. Seems to be the only thing. Oh, I can't say the name of the party. Seems to be the only thing the leftist party in the United States want is money and power. That's why they had open borders. So Ali Venable, Money and Power, and she's got a couple songs on there that made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Songs for 2025. Alligator Record Labels, Tommy Castro and the Painkillers, Closer to the Bone, is at number 11. DK Harrell, new to Alligator Record Labels, is at number 9 with Talkin' Heavy. Carolyn Wonderland, she's also with Alligator, and Truth is the title of her new release. This one's at number 4. Last but not least, and I told you this was going to happen, Southern Avenue, brand new to Alligator Record Label. This is their debut album on Alligator. The whole dang CD is good. And I said they were going to be number 1, and they are number 1 for last week. Southern Avenue, 3 sisters, really great music. So if you want to listen to really great music, make sure you subscribe to my Rick Keys Music Caravan on YouTube, and that's Keys, Keyes. There's a bell. Press that bell. That helps my show come into your life on a regular basis. Thumbs, that helps spread the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan from Canada to China and back again. And then dislike, make sure you like it. So anyway, stay tuned. A little late on this show, but you know, I was kind of helping Reverend Keys out a little bit. He was doing a special on Sly and the Family Stone. So a little behind for last week. However, good news. Reverend Keys, not good news that he died, but Reverend Keys is doing a tribute to Brian Wilson, basically the leader of the Beach Boys for quite some time, wrote a lot of music. So we're going to be doing, I'll help him. Reverend Keys is going to be doing a tribute to Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. Stay tuned. Lots of music to come.